What is going on, beautiful people? I hope you're having an absolutely splendid day. And if you're watching on one of the video outlets that this thing comes out on, the YouTube, the World Wide Web of some sorts, and you're not just listening, you've probably noticed that I am wearing a child's 1-year-old birthday hat. And there's good reason for that. Buzz Buddy, my newest child, my newest baby, has just turned 1, or actually on August the 20th, she will, it will turn 1 year old. And we are doing a stupendous celebration of monumental magnitudes. I don't know if I could say that any more eloquently, but I'm not even going to try. Anyway, we're doing a big birthday bash. So if you're listening to this podcast and it is between August the 20th, which is a Wednesday, and August 21st, which is a Thursday, there is a 48-hour sale extravaganza going on. If you go to buzzedbuddy.com. Now listen to me. If you're one of these people who hasn't tried BuzzBuddy yet and you drink alcohol, right, you missed, right? You're missing, but here's your chance. Here's your chance. You're back in the game. You get an opportunity now to get it at a unbelievable once in a lifetime discount because I'm feeling super generous. But we're not only just giving discounts. There's more to come. Stay with me here. So starting on August, not July, it's August, starting August the 20th, which is Wednesday, that morning when you get out of bed, when your eyes open, go to buzzbuddy.com and you're going to be able to use the discount code for 25% off for 48 hours from Wednesday the 20th through Thursday the 21st. 48 hours, 2 days, whatever kind of calendar you're using, right? 2 days, 48 hours. Use the code BIRTHDAY. Just spell it out, birthday. 25% off, but that's not all. I'm also putting a special gift in every single order. Some people are going to get cash so that I can buy them their next round of cocktails. Some people are going to get free Buzz Buddy, so extra BB, extra Buzz Buddy, which is going to be unbelievable. And some people, you might even get a cake delivered to your front door. And then, it probably won't happen the day you order, but a couple of days. I don't know how long it takes to send a cake. I'm going to be honest with you. But I may just get wild and crazy. Who knows what's going to happen. But everybody who orders in that 48-hour time frame and uses the code BIRTHDAY is going to get 25% off on their entire order. I don't even care how much you order. Knock yourself out. Order a year's supply, 25% off. I would. You should. And you're going to get a special gift from me, even though it's our birthday, Buzz Buddy's birthday. We're giving gifts because without you guys, without the customer fan base that we have, there would be no 1-year birthday. There'd be no celebration. So thank you for making this year of business unbelievable and awesome for Buzz Buddy. We couldn't have done it without you. Year 2 is going to be even bigger and better. All right, my hat's starting to slip, so I'm about to pop this off. There we go. That is a little tight on the head. I'm going to be honest with you. I have a gigantic head. All right, ball cap's back on. We're ready to rock and roll. So, okay, you got the details, right? Buzz Buddy turns 1 on Wednesday. Happy birthday. Sing it. Send me a video. Post a video. Go to your Buzz Buddy, at your Buzz Buddy on Instagram. I think on TikTok, if you're a TikToker, we're like your.buzzed.buddy. But most people are on Instagram. Go to Instagram, post a video, tag us in if you're a Buzz Buddy fan, and just maybe sing a little birthday song. Like, we'll love it. Buzz Buddy will love it. So appreciate you. Like I said, couldn't ask for more. 25% off. Use the code BIRTHDAY. Jay, what's the code? Just birthday. Simple. Spell it out. Birthday. 25% off your entire order. Doesn't matter how much you order. Get it all. And I'm going to send you a free, special, awesome, cool gift because you're awesome and we're awesome. So that's kind of how we like to rock and roll. So let's jump into the podcast. So Lori and I got 2 stories I got 2 airplane stories. So the first one is this. Lori and I just got back from Park City, Utah a couple weeks ago. Love it there. If you haven't been to Park City in the summer, don't go because I like to go and I don't need you bogging up. I'm just kidding. It's unbelievably awesome. We love to go in the summer. I'm not a winter guy. I get too cold. I get too chilly. But in the summer, absolutely love it there. So anyway, we're leaving Palm Springs International Airport. We pull off the gate. We're getting ready to rock and roll. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, we just sit there. And sit there and sit there. And then the pilot comes on and he's like, hey, something unique just happened in my entire career. This is the first time this has ever happened. Blah, blah. Lori used to be a flight attendant for like 20 years, never happened to her. Evidently, the Southern California air traffic control communication system. So when a plane takes off, this one communication system is responsible for talking to all the pilots while they're in Southern California. They lost connection. So basically picture this. It's 1981 and somebody unplugs your home phone, right? That thing doesn't work anymore. Doesn't ring, doesn't do it. That's what happens. Somebody unplugged the phone line for the aeronautical aviation air traffic control system. And so we sat just off the gate for like 2 hours before we got to take off. That's not the story. I just wanted to preface why we were there for 2 hours and what's about to take place after that. Now, most people on the plane were absolutely awesome. Nobody got pissed. There was no riots. Everything was great. We end up getting there safely. Great trip. Thanks for asking. But here's the two stories. So we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, the guy sitting right behind us takes a business call. And at first, I'm like, okay, come on, dude. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Is this any different than just having a conversation with somebody sitting next to you? So if Lori and I were to strike up a conversation, would this be really any different? And I was like, you know what? Probably not. So I mean, let the dude do his work. But that wasn't even really the problem. And if you're one of these people, I need you to assess your behavior, and I need you to stop, and I need you to get some headphones. He was one of those guys that talked on the phone on speakerphone, so we could hear everything that the people he was talking to were saying. And so again, kind of like a conversation, but just a little bit weird, right? It's like nobody wants to hear your phone conversations like anytime, not even just on a plane, but just in public. If you're one of those people who talks on speakerphone and doesn't have like earbuds, a connect, the old plug-in thing, whatever it is, you got to get some. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm seeing a lot of this lately too. I don't know if it's a trend, but like at the gym, people are listening to music with no headphones on, talking on the phone, on speakerphone with no headphones on. It's like, what are we doing? So anyway, same guy. So I kind of tell that story to tell this story. We finally take off, and I'm like, okay, cool. Everybody's off their phone. We're going to chill. And I'm just kind of raw dogging it. I'm not listening to music. I'm not listening to a book. I'm just kind of enjoying the silence. I don't know. There's something about an airplane. I don't know if you guys can relate. That like humming sound of the engines. It's kind of like just therapeutic. And so I wasn't listening to anything, and I was just kind of just chilling. No books, no video, no nothing. Just hanging out. Wasn't trying to be cool, didn't document it and post it on the internet like this whole raw dog and the whatever. I was just hanging. The same guy who was on the phone, I listened to him fight death for an hour and a half. It might have been the worst case of sleep apnea I have ever heard, but every 30 seconds he would choke on his tongue and almost die for an hour and a half. I just kept thinking, Lori had on headphones listening to a podcast, and she looks at me at one point, and I'm like, he maybe, I don't know if he's dying. I don't know if he's turned into a gorilla, a bear, whatever it is. I questioned the entire flight. I'm like, am I going to have to get involved? Listen to this man fight death for an hour and a half. If you're one of these, maybe go to a sleep clinic. I don't know what to tell you, but I mean, it's just you go out in public and shit just gets crazy. And then to top that off, again, I'm hanging out. I'm just enjoying the flight. I can't wait to get to Salt Lake City. Going to go to park. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. And then Lori and I were sitting in first class. I think we were like in row 3. And so, there's the lavatory at the front of the plane. There's one at the back. Fairly small plane, not a big boy. We're just going from Palm Springs to Salt Lake City. A 6'5", 400-pound dude walks down the aisle. And I'm just going to paint this picture for you. This is not a judgmental statement. I just want you to know what I'm dealing with at 35,000 feet. 6'5". I don't know if you guys know how big 6'5" is by itself. 400 pounds. I'm guessing 379, 381. I'm in the ballpark. I'm good at this. I do this for a living. I'm good at this. And just a big guy. I'm not saying this is just a monstrous man. A beard that looked like a Viking. He's been growing this since like the first century. Huge. Those giant, I think they call them gauges. The thing that they put in your ear and they make the giant hole. Had gauge earrings in, probably the size of like a silver dollar. Completely bald. I mean, If shit hit the fan, and that, no pun intended, I'm about to tell you what happened. If shit hit the fan, you want this guy. You're going to get this guy, and you're like, I got you. Like if we're picking teams for a brawl for the end of the earth, you're picking this guy. Don't want to see this guy in an alley. This guy gets pissed off. Everybody's in trouble. He goes in. I don't know if you guys have been in a lavatory on an airplane recently. I'm about 5'10". I go about $165, maybe $170. You know what I mean? If I'm you get it, $165, $170. I'm not a large man. I cannot stand up straight in the lavatory of this airplane. Luckily I had just gone, but I can't stand up straight in there. This guy is 6'5". I'm 5'10". This guy is 4 of me. Somehow gets himself into this lavatory. And I'm only guessing what's taking place. But 24 minutes later, did I time it? Maybe. Yes, obviously. Who wouldn't? Because after a while, you're wondering, do we have a problem? Like, is he stuck in there? Did he pass out in there? Maybe he's on his phone, lost track of time? I don't know. Let's just say what happened at 35,000 feet should not even happen on the ground. You know what I mean? Like this should not even happen in the confines of your own home. So this is my flight, guys. I'm just telling you this to tell you flying is absolutely, I mean, it used to be glamorous. I remember back in the day. So again, Lori's a flight attendant, and she tells the stories about how, like, gosh, people used to dress up suits and caviar and first class and whatever. I used to fly from LAX to Miami twice a month. And this is probably like 20 years ago, maybe like 15 years ago. It was even awesome back then. I remember like the food service was great. Like, I mean, 3 courses, like it was like an experience. It was like a fine dining experience in the sky if you were flying first class, especially on like a wide body aircraft. So wide body, for you guys that don't know, it has 2 rows, like 767s, 777s, the big boys, the 380s, the ones that usually go long distances anyway. The experience was unbelievable. Now flying first class is really just, you're only doing it because you get to get on sooner and your seat is a little bit bigger and you don't have to pay for booze. I mean, the booze is pretty shitty, but you still don't even have to pay for it. That's what first class has kind of turned into. It's not even that luxurious of an experience anymore. But on a plane like this, because if you're flying like transcontinental, if you're flying like long distances, normally the first class lavatory is just for first class passengers. That's why they have that little thing that goes across. I mean, call it booze, you call it what you will, but you don't want the entire plane dumping right in your face, right? If you're sitting up in first class. So, but this plane, I mean, had a first class section, but I would basically call it like, is park bench plus. It was just the seats are just a little bigger and a little more cushion, but that's about it. But anyway, flying used to be glamorous, used to be, I mean, unbelievable. But now it's gone to complete chaos. It's gone to absolutely just fending for your life in the sky. So let's fast forward to my second favorite place, probably my first favorite place over the stories. I think favorite places meaning like, where can you see the craziest shit? Like if you go to an airport, it's you guys, I've talked about it on this channel a lot. Like I travel a lot. I go to the gym a lot. So they're kind of my two viewings of humans. And if you go to an airport or you go to a gym, you are going to see just chaos at its finest. So next one is gym story of the week. And I want this to be clear. If you go to a gym, if you are walking inside the doors of a gym, if you're working out at home, if you're doing P90X, if you're walking around the block, if you're doing anything, my hat is off to you. High fives, hand pounds. Never will you hear me judge someone for not knowing what they're doing at the gym, not doing the correct exercise, not blah, 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 blah. What the story I'm about to tell you is pure entertainment for me, and I absolutely loved every second of it. So I'm at the gym. It's my afternoon session, so I'm doing an hour of what I call uphill cardio. Inclines on a 10. I'm at like a 3.3, 3.6, and I'm walking for 30 minutes to an hour. Zero fun. Absolutely no fun. So I glance over, I get on the treadmill, I get it cranked up, I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm trying to convince myself that this is worth it. And I look over in the corner, and I'll be damned if, I don't know if you guys are old enough to even remember this, but Jean-Claude Van Damme used to play I mean, he was kind of a stereotyped actor. Like he was always like this martial artist, whatever. I think the name of the movie was Bloodsport, and it was probably back in the 80s, I want to say. But he was this Muay Thai fighter. So I want you to picture Muay Thai fighter, tiny Muay Thai shorts, um, man bun, like if it, ponytail. Most of the Muay Thai guys are, full taped of the hands and the forearms, gloves on, like fighting gloves, white white, like I think they call it like a wife beater. I know you're supposed to say that word. That's probably like, you can't say wife beater. Anyway, that's what you used to call them back in the day. They used to call it the white tank tops, like a wife beater tank top. And so he has that on, aviator sunglasses, and barefoot. I'm like, yeah, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be absolutely awesome. And again, he's in there doing his jam. No, I love it. I love everything about it. For 30 minutes, I watched my guy do punch like this, some form of like punches, kicks, knee to air. I mean, he's not fighting anybody. Nobody's getting harmed, but nobody's going in this section either. People are kind of like, what the, I mean, knees, elbows, punches, whatever. And I am gonna throw out a little bit of gosh, the guy. Somebody's gonna say, Jay, you can't criticize the guy for that. I'm Bob. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Based on the punches, I mean, you've seen somebody throw a punch, right? We live in the world of like MMA, like mixed martial arts. Like you've seen somebody throw a punch. And listen, I'm not a punch thrower. I'm not a boxer. I'm not anything like that. I'm an old school brawler from like back in the early 80s, whenever, you used to get into fisticuffs. But I can safe to say I haven't thrown a punch in 30 plus years, probably about 50, 20s, but let's just call it 30-ish years. And then probably not even very successfully back then. Like I'm more of a West Texas brawler, if you will. But I've watched enough MMA to know what a punch looks like when it's thrown. Enough boxing to know what a punch. Have you ever seen somebody throw? Have you ever thrown a ball with your other hand? So like for me, that'd be throwing a ball with my left hand. Have you ever done that? And it just feels like and looks like you've never even you don't even know how to walk. That's what I want you to picture right now. Or you've watched somebody, like if you watch me throw a ball with my left hand, you'd be like, dude, have you ever even seen a ball? Like, can you do, okay. That's the visual. That's what it kind of looked like with these punches. It was almost like bought the outfit, got the stuff, but then maybe this was, listen, maybe this is day one. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe this is day one. And then we're gonna progress. The next thing you know, it's Jean-Claude Van Damme and that dude that you remember, the guy that was in Bloodsport. I think I watched a video on him the other day, but jacked up dude, Asian guy, like I mean, just fierce, unbelievably in shape, all those kind of things. But picture Jean-Claude Van Damme, and I'm talking like the tiniest Muay Thai shorts you've ever seen. Tight tank top, the aviator sunglasses got me, because you don't see that. You know what I mean? Like when you watch normally when you watch a fisticuffs, nobody's wearing an eyewear, right? And so the aviators got me, but then I thought, hey, maybe he's got like an eye thing where the lights of the gym like a little too bright. Like I'm not here to judge the guy. I'm here to just try to figure this out. But I just want to. This is more of a thank you than anything. Like that hour on the treadmill went by like it was 7 minutes. Like I literally was covered in sweat. Didn't even know it. Did not even know I was sweating. Didn't know the hour went by. And if you guys have been on a industrial treadmill, when you go to the gym, once you hit an hour, the damn thing shuts off. Basically, it goes into cool down mode. So it starts dropping the incline, goes to like 1 point whatever. So that's how you know you're done. I had no clue. I didn't even know where I was, anything. I watched a Muay Thai exhibition for an hour, and I loved every damn second of it. So I wish you guys could have seen it. Not to listen. I am not making fun of this gentleman at all. I love shit like this. I think letting your uniqueness out there is so awesome. Like I think it's so cool. I wish I was brave enough to wear things that maybe I didn't even know I was supposed to not wear or anything of that nature. I'm not. I'm way too shy for that kind of shit. I mean, if I ever wanted to maybe throw a couple knees and whatever in the gym, maybe. I don't know, but I don't do it because I'm not brave enough. So my hat goes off to anybody who's willing to do wild shit in public. And in this day and age, I mean, I don't even know that most people thought it was weird. I didn't think it was weird. I just thought it was kind of funny and kind of entertaining and whatever. It got me through a cardio sesh. So I'm going back this afternoon and I'm praying my guy's there. I wish I would have got his number and been like, hey, like, let's meet up and you do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing, but we'll just do it together because then I can get, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm hoping he's there. I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know. But it was so entertaining. Let's end with this. I had this conversation with Lori because it's everywhere. It's talking about, like, you know, how AI is taking over everything. Like AI is gonna, there's no more jobs here, no more jobs there. AI is gonna destroy. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is gonna hurt some people. This is gonna hurt some feelings. I get it. I absolutely get it. Have you gone outside lately? Like, have you driven? Like I was talking to Lori the other day. I'm like, I think when autonomous driving cars becomes the thing, and humans, like, we lose our privilege to drive, I think it's gonna be safer. I really do. Like, if you've driven lately, you know what I'm talking about. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is paying attention. Zero attention. Like, everybody's on their phone doing something else. Wait till the car can drive you. Then you can just be on your phone 24/7. It'll be awesome. You're gonna love it. Don't fight the feeling. Just let it happen because it's not safe. Like, your bumper is hanging off your car looks like it has been through. Your car looks like it spent an hour with my Muay Thai guy, and he just punched the shit out of it everywhere. Like, that's how your car looks. Like, you're not a good driver. So let's don't fight this. Let's just let it happen. Like, I mean, I get it. I get it. We're nervous and we're scared, but we're not good drivers. Nobody drives the speed limit. People are unsafe. Like, it is I told Lori, I'm like, I can't wait for it. At first I was against it. I'm like, I don't want to ride in a car that I don't have control of. And then I started thinking, okay, well, wait a minute. What if nobody has control of it? And it's just robots driving us around. And I'm like, I'll roll the dice. I'll take my chances. And then say, have you been out? Have you talked to one of us lately? Have you talked to a human lately? Disaster. Absolute disaster. I can't tell you the last time I had an intelligent conversation with somebody like, just stranger. I can't. And I'm not trying to be fun. I mean, I am trying to be funny, but I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but it probably is, but it's bad. Like, it's real bad out there. Like, it's tough. It is absolutely tough. Have you been in public lately? Like, go out in public, walk around, and I can see why. You know what I mean? Like, I can see when I go into a business why they'd rather have AI than humans in their work. And we're not doing a good job, guys. We're not. I mean, maybe 10%, but we're not doing a good job. We're not doing a good job at our jobs. Like, we don't give a shit. You know what I mean? We're kind of like riding the clock on company time. Like, our customer service skills are abysmal at best. Like, and I know you get pissed, and I get pissed too when you're like, and would you press 1 if you would like to speak to blah, blah, blah. Press 2. That's going to get better. I got to feel like it is. But I'm going to be honest, once I do get to a human after all that happens, I'd say it's like 9 out of 10 times. Like, I'd just say, hey, can you put me back on with the robot thing? Like, that's kind of how you feel about it. I mean, yeah, once in a blue moon, you get blown away. You're like, holy shit. I had some great customer service the other day, and I was like, they were like, sir, do you need anything else? And I said, no, but can we stay on the phone, like, just for a little bit longer? Like, just to, like, how's your day going? You know what I mean? Let's just have an intelligent conversation. Awesome. Unbelievable. But that's so rare. I mean, most of the time it's sheer disappointment. The other day, Lori and I were at Starbucks. We like to get a Buc-ee's after workout sometimes. So we're in Buc-ee's. And Lori is getting, I think it was so I get the same drink all the time. You guys know this. I'm a venti iced coffee, straight black. Don't put anything in it. If you do, I'm coming in from the drive-thru and we're going to have words. Black coffee, iced, simple. Lori likes a little bit of flair, and she'll mix it up from time to time. This one I didn't think was wild. She wanted a tall ice, which I don't get that either. Tall, it's for another story, right? For another story. She wanted a small ass coffee, iced coffee, with 1 pump of sugar-free vanilla syrup. I'm like, this seems pretty easy. So I say, I do my coffee because I know that order about the back of my hand. And then I say, and then we need a tall iced coffee with 1 pump of sugar-free vanilla syrup. The person comes back on and says, so you just like sugar-free vanilla syrup? I'm like, what the fuck? I look over at Lauren. What the fuck? What? In what? Just like in a cup? No. What? Why would anybody want that? And maybe it's me. Maybe people are ordering weird shit like that. But then it just seemed awesome. And then she's like, okay, well, just 1 item. And I'm like, no, wait a minute. She wants that iced coffee, tall, with 1 pump of sugar-free vanilla in the iced coffee. And the person says, oh, okay, that makes sense. And I'm like, goddamn right, it makes sense. What do you mean it makes sense? You work here. Of course, that can't be the first time somebody's ever ordered that. That seems like a simple order. And she's like, okay, that'll be it. And that'll be $4. What I'm like, no, wait, what about the venti ice? She's like, oh, I forgot about that. I'm like, we're not getting anything. I looked at Lori. I'm like, you're probably getting a cake pop when we get up here, and you're gonna eat your cake pop, and we're leaving. We're going somewhere else. But it's tough. I mean, so the whole AI thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna take some convincing for me to think that we can do a better job, because we're just not. We're not doing a good job. So if you're worried about AI taking your job, or you're worried about having to talk to AI, have you been to the grocery store? Go to the grocery store. Check it out. Mayhem, pure and delirium, trying to get checked out of a grocery store. Wild. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys this week. Remember, Buzz Buddy's birthday. Happy birthday, Buzz Buddy. 1 year old celebration station. Use the code birthday to get 25% off. And you're going to get a special gift, something cool, something awesome. I promise you it'll be worth your time. I promise you when you get it, you're going to go on Instagram, yourbuzzbuddy.com, shoot a little video, be like, Jay, this is unbelievably awesome. You're the coolest person on the planet. We love Buzz Buddy. You're going to say something like that. You're going to post that. And do this. Share the coupon with your friends. Like if you're listening right now and you've never tried Buzz Buddy, here's what it is. Let me give you a little synopsis real quick. It's going to mitigate any kind of hangover effects you've ever had. So if you get crappy feeling the next morning after you drink, Buzz Buddy's your solution. It's going to take care of that. It's going to help protect your liver and your brain from the toxins of the alcohol. It's going to help boost your GABA. So alcohol binds to your GABA receptors. That's why you get a little sad sometimes in the middle of the night after you drink, a little anxiety, a little hangxiety. Buzz Buddy's going to help with that. It's going to help protect your liver. Again, liver health is so important. It's the be all. It's the buddy you need. It's the buddy you've always wanted. You take 2 when you start drinking, you take 2 when you're done, or you take all 4 capsules at one time, and you just stop all the negative effects of the alcohol so you can have a great time and not feel like shit the next day. Buzzbuddy.com, BUZZED, buddy, BUDDY.com, 25% off. Use the code birthday, and you're going to get 25% off plus a free gift. Guys, have a beautiful rest of your day. Enjoy the shit out of it. We don't know how many we got left, and let's make them all fun if we can. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Bye.